Hey everyone, it's Stuart with Franklin Hill Ventures. Tonight I wanted to highlight five of my sales that I made over the past week, and I hope to make this maybe a regular weekly thing that I do on Thursday nights, just to highlight either one of my favorite sales or maybe sales that would give people an idea of things to be on the lookout for when they're out thrifting or yard selling or at auctions or wherever you're sourcing your items. So let me go ahead and share my screen and we'll go to my List Perfectly catalog. That's probably the easiest place to show everything from since these have sold on multiple platforms. So we'll go back to June 4th, which would be a week ago. And we'll start with this Francis Brundage print. I sold it on Etsy for $18. I believe I picked this up at a thrift shop somewhere, um, but it was a small piece of artwork. As you can see, very beautiful. Um, but Small artwork really sells well on the online marketplaces. I think I had this listed a day or two, sold really quickly. I mean, I pick up a lot of art in general, both smaller and larger pieces. I'm able to sell larger pieces in my antique booths, and it does really well there as well. But for these smaller pieces, I'll generally list them online, and they're usually a pretty easy sell. And things that are this size, I believe it was, yeah, just around 8 inches by 6 inches or 10 by 8 by 6 is the box. And so not a big thing to at all. And I generally do calculated shipping on everything. So that's just a pass through cost for me. I know a lot of people do free shipping, but I do calculated shipping with the most of the antique and so, and it doesn't seem to have affected sales. So we'll go to the next thing, and we'll look at this 2001 NCAA College World Series program that I sold. Uh, Not a big dollar amount, but just wanted to point this out the importance of timing on things. I listed this during the College World Series and it sold almost instantly. Went to actually somebody in Nebraska where the College World Series is held. So I'm sure that's what was, triggering them to go search for this stuff and sold really quickly. That one actually sold on eBay. And then the next thing, and I'm going to highlight this because it's one of my favorite sales of the week, are these dolphin bookends. They sold on Facebook for $30. I believe I picked these up at an estate sale for, um, I believe that's where I got them. It was either an estate sale or an auction. But in any case, if you can see, just beautiful. And I'm a sucker for brass anyway. So it was a no-brainer for me to get these. I actually kept them for a little while on my shelf that I have of things I decided to keep, but then decided to go ahead and list them. And once again, these sold really quick. Cool item. So, if you see, bookends always sell real well. And this kind of covers the bookend side of things, the brass side of things, as well as, it's a nautical theme. So people who live in beach houses are looking to decorate those would purchase these sorts of items. So the fourth item we'll look at, um, I'll show you this vintage U.S. Army Sweetheart pin. And this is notable to me just because the three sales you see here, those were my first sales ever on Poshmark. To date, they're still my only three sales, but I had never sold anything. I only been on Poshmark maybe a week or two. And so it didn't take too long to sell my first item. But I thought this was a neat item. I believe it's World War II era, somewhere in that time frame. And I assume it would have been, what the soldier would give his girlfriend while he was overseas. Um, so a neat piece and just a quick story about the person who bought it. They actually bought this because of their 102-year-old granddad who was a veteran of World War II. And so they were buying this not necessarily for him, but to remember him by. And he's actually still alive right now. So I thought that was a really cool story. And I love when I sell things to hear those types of stories from my buyers. And it surprises me how often people reach out actually with various stories about why they're buying stuff. So the last thing we'll look at, um, Oh, I guess we'll look at this Ardco porcelain vegetable basket. I sold it on Facebook for $14. Really, I'm going to show this because, to be honest, I didn't think anybody would buy it. Um, I mean, it's kind of a different item. It's just a little short basket, porcelain basket, just decorative, I guess, with some vegetables. They don't come out, they're all attached. So it just really shows you that, anything you can get for a low enough price, you can resell it. There's somebody out there for everything. It's funny, my wife used to always say, "Why are you buying that? Nobody's going to buy that." And, you know, now she's learned really that, hey, everything will sell, and she'll even go buy some crazy things sometime. So that'll cover the five things that we'll show for tonight. And I'll try to do this again next week. And if you enjoyed the video, just leave a comment and let me know. And let me know of, I guess, your favorite sales of the week as well. So, anyway, let me stop sharing here. And everyone have a good night. And I'll see you in another video sometime.